Grand final, best of 5, $350 for the winner. It is ReMinD. He could finally crown his comeback with a cup win. He tried several times, made it to the final once, was then 3-0'd by Focus, which was no shame because Focus in the matchup is really, really, really good. So how about we throw a human in there? How good is ReMinD in that matchup? Certainly good because he made it into this grand final, defeating Romantic in the semis. But that didn't feel like the best Romantic to me. Chaemiko seemingly on fire. Played a really, really good best of 3 against Soin. And we start on Terrana's stand, and that is one map for the Warden. ReMinD was once very good with her. But that was before the blink nerfs, so she plays herself a little different. And Chaemiko knows about this and goes Mountain King first. That's the obvious response. And TH and Infi, they figured this out. They know exactly what to do. Oh, the grand finals best of 5, of course. They figured this out. They know exactly what to do against the Warden. Pressure her before level 4. Don't let her staff plays ruin the human way of playing this map. Oh, this looks good. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Oh, it could have been a disaster. He was a little too greedy to use the fan of knives and then denied one of the creeps. That is a lack of level 2. Oh, that's already bad. Mountain King didn't deny anything. Got the Shadow Priest. Big potion and good tank items. So Chaemiko expansion or not? Double Engine of War. Is this really what we do on Terranas?
Forces are under attack.
Warden mass hunts. WAND is certainly pretty good. And mass hunts is good against expansions, but with that Merc camp open, we'll see. So, nice Stormbolt, can't steal anything. Shadow Strike on the Shadow Priest, so you could take this one out. Is it Fan? Oh, Shadow Strike to steal this one. Maybe Fan of Knives would have been enough, I don't know. But the ward is already down to 50%. Fan of Knives only now burning through a lot of mana. Denying the next Stormbolt, that was good. And the hunts come in. So far, so good. Decent steals. Preventing level 3 on the Mountain King. So no Stormbolt level 2. Ooh, Wind of Mana stealing again. This item really comes in handy. Fan of Knife Shadow Strike to guarantee another kill. Oh, ReMinD got the Berserker. Oh, wait a minute. Is it his own? Or did he really steal it? He got it, right? And there's APs coming. ReMinD, accept the deny with pretty much the perfect early game. Oh, he stole it. Chaemiko not taking care of the of the mercenary camp for 1 second, and now this is picture perfect. Double Berserker, AP up, 2 hunts, Warden level 2.5. Expo started only now. ReMinD, this looking good for you. Can he do it? The damage is really good. The Wand of Mana stealing prevented 2 Stormbolts. This Expo will not see the light of day. And there's more mana burn. The item was certainly a little lucky. Because who knows how this game goes. But Chaemiko must get the Berserker. He just has to. ReMinD gotta be patient now. Shut the Expo down again. Maybe even buy more mercs. Tier 2 tech by Chaemiko. And ReMinD has to figure this out. He can't allow the transition.
A player's forces are under attack.
That hurts. Yeah, TP out. No mana anymore. So we can't get the kills, but 2 towers for pretty much nothing. Expo forever cancelled. And ReMinD just pushing forward. This is a very, very, very bruised human army. And again, he's not level 3. He finally gets some mana for 2 Stormbolts. He has to get kills. He has to get level 3. But in a bit, he has no shock now. ReMinD is teching now as well. Not all inning. I like that. Patient play. This might be the first time I see this mass hunt warden work. There's a Berserker and a Shadow Priest, just saying. Okay, staff. And yeah, that's the staff now for that warden. And a cancelled Expo. Tech is still okay. Since ReMinD was committing hard to the early as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden needs levels, of course. Both heroes need levels now. Yeah, that looks like good warden play to me. Staff, Zeppelin. +9 intelligence. Didn't decide yet what to do with the skill point. Got the 3rd Berserker? No way. I don't think he has defend. I really don't. So Archmage 2nd and casters. He supplies them. Chaemiko needs a miracle. He got level 3. Alright, he's full mana. He can do a lot with the Mountain King. Uh-oh, Archmage, a very squishy hero. Still no 2nd skill point spent. ReMinD going into Dryad Bears.
A player's forces are under
I guess
attack.
as long as he can play this one days and steal some more camps from Chaemiko's side of the map, then everything should be good. Double ore, shop, base, spread out. No expansion on his side, which is interesting. But getting both of the labs on this map is that's a pretty big sign already. Wow. Yeah, +15 intelligence, that helps.
Are under attack. A town is under siege.
Retreating a little, but what can Chaemiko do? Where can he go to efficiently creep? Interesting that Chaemiko goes Water Elemental first. tanking is in there as well. So much damage!
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, that was a big mistake, not going for the Berserker. Which you absolutely need against Hunt especially. So, ReMinD is taking it slow. Not all inning, tier 3, expansion, Dryads, Zeppelin, all the safe plays. And since there's no second base to harass, and he's scouting for it all the time, he's super comfortable. He's staying close to his own second base to defend it whenever Chaemiko feels like pushing. Chaemiko doesn't get any good items so far. Hunts will fall off, of course. They will be replaced by bears or mountain giants or... Okay, it's bears first. Or a mix of both. But... a better tier for ReMinD. A better hero, supposedly. Heal scroll and inward. Warden still no blink, but he sees him here. Oh my. The heal scroll used immediately, but the fan is so good. Oh no, this is a disaster for Chaemiko. AoE everywhere. Lightning shield dispelled. Warden full mana. One of the wind is also dispelled. That fan was okay. And yeah, as I said, the Hunts will fall. Is there not more dispel against this? That's the full charge of the wand. That helped Chaemiko a lot. But now the Warden is free to do whatever. And the Militia, they will just suffer. She just got level 5. That's how many kills he got here. GG. No chance. Very impressive. Very, very, very impressive. Gambling with the Warden dual engine of war. Moon struggled with this. Lawley had struggled with this. But ReMinD gets the win with this tactics. Despite the little hiccup in the beginning, he made up for that. When of mana stealing, certainly a factor. Stealing the Berserker is a big factor. But good decision making, good timings. You got that. So, map 2, Concealed Hill. Previously a big mountain giant map. Ooh, nice. We got Neutral and Star-Shaped signed up for the Rising Star Cup. Sweet. $60 players. That's good. We need more. Kiwikaki and Foggy. Nice. Okay, starting to get there. Just need Hawk. Ooh, Michael has signed up as well. Some Korean participation. Ah, okay. Okay, starting to become a good lineup for tomorrow. Speaking of a good lineup, this final lineup is pretty good as well. ReMinD with the 1-0. Next one is Concealed Hill. Can Chaemiko strike back on his map? It did look like he had pretty much no chance so far. When I watch the other Night Elves, it oftentimes feels like they have no... Like, if it's the same tier, it oftentimes feels like they have no idea what to do and feel hopeless in this matchup. For ReMinD, I don't see this at all. He was very brave and bold against Romantic. He felt very good in map number 1. But that was a very good Warden map. How will this look when you can't play a Warden? Because that's a map, this one, you can't really play the Warden, except if you come up with some new creep routes. So what's it going to be? Demon Hunter? I would expect Demon Hunter. Archmage it is. Keeper! Huh. Okay. I don't really like this, but maybe I'm completely wrong. And ReMinD shows us all how to do it. You can out-level the Archmage a little here. But the late game is so big, and CH oftentimes goes to the late game. And the Keeper, yeah. Absolutely not a late game hero. Maybe he has some special strats again. There's a Wisp ready. For whatever. Little scouting. For an expansion or something, but I wouldn't expect that either. Oh, Chaemiko again going for the lab. And ReMinD has no clue. He did this in the semis, and then Soen was there, but it didn't really do anything.
Player's force is under attack.
So yeah, super easy camp. ReMinD though, creeping up to level 2 without being harassed. A fast attack this time, but so passive. ReMinD sees the inventory now, knows about the creep route, and it's an expansion.
A player's forces
Lab
are under
into
attack.
Expo. Cool new builds by both players pretty much.
A town is under siege.
Oh, Crystal Ball is nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Chaemiko knows that attack is happening. And that we have a keeper here. Thank you, Chris Tricks! 12 months, 1 entire year. It's snowing. Oh, not here yet. As it is Hamburg, it's raining. Wow, it's very rare nowadays in this meta that we have such a passive early. No one is attacking, no one is harassing, no one is trying to deny level 3. And with that, like, Chaemiko gets level 3 and an unpunished expansion. Staff on the Keeper as well. Chaemiko, you're maybe a little too early. ReMinD still around, no lores yet. But there's nothing to staff on. Expo is up. Lab control. I like this early game. One arcane tower, is that enough? There's no mercs here. What does ReMinD do?
player's forces are
Naga
under
second.
attack.
No alchemist with this Naga. So far you only use Treant, so first time we see Entangle. It's Entangle 2 actually. And the Naga's fighting in the north, trying to get some experience, but Chaemiko plays a good Archmage with boots. This should be dead. Ah. Okay, gets the last hit, which is always a lot of experience. Keeper is getting all the kills he can at this point. And ReMinD is just rushing tier 3. This is going to be an all-in with the fastest tier 3 possible, pretty much. I mean, you can't skip more archers and then be a little faster, but... Still not sure how I like this. Oh, Archmage has used the invul potion. That was a little too close to comfort. And that was the big invul potion. But this will just be a TP, right? Nice reveal, good kill. Yeah, Steph is not ready. Oh, brave. So he loses the TP at 1/3 of tier 2 without Merc access. That was bad. That Archmage is out of the fight for so long. Keeper almost has mana, also the replenishment. Archmage is always in danger of dying now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this is just ReMinD waiting for his tier 3. Yeah. You can't make mistakes against this ReMinD so far. Now we have Dryads. The spell almost done. 60%. Naga's taking a couple of more hits than necessary. Oh, there we go. There we go. We saw it from miles away. That was bound to happen. And that's expensive. That's really expensive. Because you arrive at tier 2, you really want the Mountain King out as fast as possible, or Blood Mage or whatever. Game 1 was pretty good by ReMinD, but Chaemiko showed a weakness there in messing up the Berserker. And here we see it again. The Dryads do, like, use their strength in the early mid-game to pretty much perfection. But Archmage back from the tavern. Big investment, but he's back. And the Expo is still standing. And this is not a late game hero composition. We go Mountain Giants again. Claws of attack plus 12. Decent for the Naga. Everything is hurt. Needs a lot of moon juice. We have super wells. Okay. Oh man. Running into Entangle. Running into Ensnare. It's a little bit of distraction. Mountain Giant comes in. Archmage as well. Good kill. But feeds the Naga level 3 and Chaemiko's just losing more and more units. The trades in the end seem fine. Oh my. There's a TP now. Okay. Okay. Engine of War falls, which was not on purpose for sure. ReMinD lost a lot of archers but can replace them. Is expanding now on the hill. And more Mountain Giants. What's the solution against the Mountain Giants? Immediate workshop. Rifle cast on mortar?
The town is under siege.
Very good SimCity by Chaemiko. Pretty much no surface. 3 towers. Chaemiko must scout this expo. That should be easily doable. And then he can... I feel like he can knock it down rather quickly as well.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wait a second. There's a mechanical critter somewhere. I don't even know how I can detect this. Oh, nice by Chaemiko. Seeing this immediately. Could build a tower. Wait a second. Mountain Giant with Siege Sticks. This is way more effective than I thought. Archmage has a TP, but doesn't feel in fighting shape. Oh my. It's an expansion trait, but ReMinD can just cancel it. Oh, is it too early? Oh, it's just a staff. Okay, here we go. Expo down. I'm stunned that this is happening. No response. Entangle after entangle. Oh, now he needs... Okay, cancels it last second. Nice to spell. More experience. And just redo. Oh, no! Wait a second. He didn't town portal with him. Okay, he's not going for the Mountain King. Just gets the guaranteed kills with Entangle off cooldown. Man, he plays this Keeper so well. No deny. Yeah. Expo trait. Very, very, very good for ReMinD. Switching to bears now. Chaemiko is tier 2 rifle caster mortars. This is such a weird unit comp. TP is gone for the second time. Thank you, Rick Prime, for the 21 month of subbing. Oh, of course he steals it. Man, ReMinD's on fire. Close to 5. Here comes Clap. Slows everything down. Archmage is in trouble, though. There is another Entangle. There's another Entangle for sure. Uses on the Mortar team, which I think is nice. You don't want to get the Mortar numbers out of control so they can wreck your buildings. He's just going for the safe kills. And at this point, the safe kills is pretty much everything. Good block from the Dryad, switching the target. Again, it's mass crowd control. This time even stronger with Naga Arrow. Slow from the Dryads, Taunt, and Entangle. Okay, your strength is micro. Let me make you not control your units. GG! Wow! Keeper works again if you play it like this. I mean, it was a gift by Chaemiko. To A, lose the TP. To B, lose the Archmage. But this is such a fresh idea of playing this matchup by ReMinD. It's actually not really fresh. It's actually a little antiquated. Creep your level 3. Get your expo up. I don't care. I know my tier 3 is strong, which no Night Elf ever says in December 2019. But yeah, that worked. I don't think this is so great. This build. But here it worked. Very, very, very well. ReMinD is 2-0 in the Schuck Cup Grand Final. Isn't that wonderful? Last time we were super excited when he made it to the final, but I don't want to say he got slapped around, but the result was very one-sided, and at one point it seemed like ReMinD got a little frustrated playing against Focus. But here, the builds are all a little more refined. The execution is, again, a little better. It was already good last time in the final, but Focus was just too strong. Chaemiko needs answers now. Like, quick. We're going to last refuge. And it's 3 match points in a row for the WCG and BlizzCon champion ReMinD. Some clans should maybe keep an eye on his performance. Newbie has only 3 players. Rogue Warriors have only 3 players. Demon Hunter it is. 3rd map, 3rd hero. 3rd different hero. This is a baffling cup. Which I like a lot. A lot.
A player's forces are under
I didn't
attack.
expect ReMinD to get in shape this quick. It's remarkable. Imagine this ReMinD on the patch of 12 months ago. That's like... That's scary. That's top 4 WGL material.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's not like he does these super shiny plays where he out-micros everyone with the Zeppelin or, you know, stuff like this. It's just all the experience combined with good mechanics. And again, this is just ReMinD's style. He played this before. He does it again. He creeps this entire thing with a demon and an archer. And he's not harassing. Chaemiko expanding. No Mountain King opening. No Merc Camp opening early. Footman sees this. This is not going as well as last time though. No mana burn used at all. So full mana. We have 2 Moonwells here, so he will be back at 100%. And then he can harass. Oh, Chaemiko messing up the resources. Delaying the expansion. That's an invitation for this Demon Hunter. Circlet and and boots. That's once again a very strong early game Demon Hunter, and this very strong early game Demon Hunter wrecked Romantic. Is this already enough? Are you kidding me? Is that 3 units taking out an expansion? This is definitely very, very good damage, but I don't think it's enough. He needs insane control at the moment, but I don't think he can go through with this. Wait a minute! How is this possible? What just happened?
Are under attack.
Can someone slap me in the face to make sure I'm not dreaming this? How is he canceling an expansion this easy? Oh boy, Chaemiko. That's a disaster. Tier 2, double engine of lore, Demon Hunter is... Okay, he's far from level 3. That's his issue, his big issue. But man, this tech is gonna be... He can't do anything. He can't tech really. I mean, he must tech, but it's so late. He's an entire tech behind. It's an all-in by Chaemiko now. It's a tower push. Pit Lord second from ReMinD. Someone will, like, in a month or 6 weeks or so, look at this cup, check the final, and see what the hell is this. Double engine protector, this one a little too aggressive, I guess. Pit Lord coming in. It is rain of fire, ladies and gentlemen. It's a decent timing for Chaemiko so far, but that's the last bit of mana for this Archmage. He has no TP, he has no potion. This is all desperation. Towers everywhere. He's trying to set fires, but ReMinD so far is putting them out. Of course, we have Rain of Fire. Archmage is at 50%. And the Pit Lord is working out well. Entrance of War up, AP up. You can't fool ReMinD like this. This is done. Focusing on the right targets. Nice AoE. No water elementals. This Demon Hunter is still a beast. No mana on the Pit Lord anymore. That's a little issue. But these heroes, do they really need mana that bad if they cut down everything else? Everything is bruised. This is all that Chaemiko has. If this doesn't work, nothing does. AP moving forward. AOW moving forward. Okay, TP. It's daytime now. Maybe there is a chance. Mana is super low. That means healing is super low. He needs a bear. And he gets a bear. Not sure if he has... Oh, he has no Archmage anymore. Oh, he does. This is 5 supply about to drop. 10 supply about to drop. Pit Lord, let's just turn around. Redo. Okay, that's it. Nothing can stop this Demon Hunter. GG. GG. ReMinD is back with an exclamation mark of tactics and execution. That was remarkable. Yeah, if you forgot who that guy is and why he won WCG and BlizzCon and WC3L and everything, he let you know today. Boy, oh boy. I expected Romantic to plow through this bracket today. And I was very surprised after the semifinal. And I am even more surprised here. ReMinD against 2 of the world's best human. 2 out of the top 5 human in the world. And he goes out here with a 5-1. Crazy. Just very, very nice to see that a legend is back. And not really struggling. Just arriving and raising hell. And imagine this dude in shape in 6 months from now at a WGL, maybe with a Night Elf buff that comes with Reforged or something. I am very excited about the ReMinD in 2020. For sure. I'm also very excited about the Rising Star Cup number 2, which is happening tomorrow at 5 PM. Of course, we're going to stream it. We're organizing it. It's sponsored by AMD. It has a $150 prize pool, but that's not the reason to sign up. The reason is to create a big weekly cup in the scene for the West. And you can sign up super easily. RisingStar.backtowarcraft.com. That's your go-to place, and you end up here. Oh, wait. That's where you end up. Here. So you can see we have 4 cups. 1 is already in the book. You click on Rising Star Cup 2. That is this Saturday, tomorrow, 5 PM. We have 62 players already signed up, including Happy at the top, of course. Bisha, who is now in chat. Insuperable from Canada, who I kind of love this guy, man. He rarely plays competition, so I'm happy he's in. Nightmare, a very good part of the Hive Workshop. Kiwi is back, who made us so happy in the first edition. Foggy signed up. Rekram, the best writer that we have in the scene, and a great podcaster too. Mr. Winner is back. Bulgaria is taking part with Godfather. Swedes represented by Starshaped and Endars. A lot of French players. Really nice. Neutron signed up. We need more of you guys. More unknown people. Especially for the early rounds. It really, really, really doesn't matter how good you are. We just want a packed grid and a lot of fun. And if you make it to round 3, that's great already. Yeah, let's make this a big reoccurring thing in the scene. Let's make this a constant. We can only do that if we have outstanding participant numbers, and you can help with that. That was the cast for the day. I leave here very, very happy. I have to do some work now to fix my setting and like my setup and stuff. And tomorrow I'm back at 12 with this baby here. The CC Masters Cup Qualifier 2. We saw the first game already. There was 1-0 versus Infi. We have good matches. We have Happy in there. We have Romantic versus Sog. We have Fly participating. Focus, Colorful versus Yumiko. WFZ and Zihaitun. And TH versus Lawlight, the rematch. So, on Sunday, of course, the finals of the CC Masters and W3IL Grand Final. UMAT versus Dust. America versus Russia. Who is the strongest clan in the West? I think the programming for the next couple of days is pretty damn amazing. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and spreading some subs and spreading the love. Human Rack, thank you for the sub. Return of the King, PogChamp. Indeed. Yeah. Thank you for making this a very enjoyable cast, even with the 3-minute delay, which is never that easy. And then see ya tomorrow at 12.